السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. واحلل عقدة من لساني. اللهم ربنا زدنا علما وعملا. إن الحمد لله أحمده وأستعينه وأستغفره وأستهديه وأعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. وأشهد أن سيدنا ومولانا وإمامنا وقائدنا وقدوتنا وحبيبنا وشفيعنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم عبده ورسوله. اللهم ربي صل وسلم وبارك وأنعم عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه ومن تبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. اللهم اجعلنا معهم ومنهم برحمتك أرحم الراحمين. Dear brothers, dear sisters, I'm going to inshallah be more political today. We have this misconcept that politics, siyasa, should not be in deen. I was discussing about it in previous khutbah that not just siyasa, my personal, my private life, my life with my spouse, with my wife, husband, my family life, my social life, all the finances, economics, politics, you name it, any aspect of life is part of deen. So keep this in mind, please. Each and every aspect of my life is part of Islam, is part of deen. Deen is not just when you enter the masjid, the house of God, and you wear a cap, or if you are a woman, you wear, subhanallah, hijab, you go out and you are free from religion. This is not our deen. Our deen applied 24/7, 365 days. And it is applied individually, alone, more than in public. If I am not fearing God when I am alone, and I pretend to fear God in public, what we call this phenomenon? Hypocrisy, nifaq, worse than kufr, worse than shirk. Subhanallah. And most of us, majority, maybe all of us, we know about it. Iqbal rahimahullah, he said amazingly, he said, Juda hodi siyasat se to reh jati hai changezi. It's in Urdu, half Farsi, half Urdu. He said, if you separate deen from politics, what will left behind is nothing more than what Genghis Khan was doing. What we have it back in mostly Arab countries, tyrants, kingdoms, one-man show. Whatever that person thinks or says goes. That we reached this low level that a person, I'm not going to name him, most of you have seen the clip, coming on social media, giving an interview and saying all ahadith are not acceptable except mutawatir. You are not even expert in the deen, let alone a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And you don't weigh that much that you will tell us just because I am sitting on throne, so I can tell you what is right from wrong in your deen. In al-hukmu illa lillah. End of story. Al-hakimiyyah, the authority, the rule belongs to Allah. Now when we learn this ayah, and by the way, this ayah repeated in Quran. Not once, not twice. Why? Because we forget this important fact, this phenomenon. That politics is also part of deen. Now, subhanallah, in this time, in this era, every single Muslim, in fact, everyone believing in humanity is hurt, in pain. And if I say we are frustrated, it won't be exaggeration. The way, subhanallah, I was just sharing with my young daughter yesterday a clip of a baby, should be maybe 5, 6 years old, in Gaza, and someone offering her a candy. And wallahi, whenever I remember even the clip, I couldn't help myself. Her eyes, she wants to smile, not able to. Scared. A baby, 5, 6 years old, not able to smile. She wanted to, you can see it through her eyes, because children are innocent. They are not like us, sugar-coating stuff. pretending they are who they are. And I always think, tomorrow if this baby asked me, and in the real court, when no one can hide, when no one can run away, when there was no attorney, there will be no attorney. It will be me and Allah. Have to answer everything I was given responsibility about. If this baby just asked me in front of Allah, what was your role? What was your reaction? How you reacted? What was your part? And here we are still debating politics, part of Islam. No, should be apart from Islam. وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. محمد رسول الله فداه نفسي وأبي وأمي وأولادي. Our mentor, our teacher, our role model. He is the head of the state. Prophet of Allah himself, head of the state. And still I am questioning, I'm asking, politics part of deen or not? May Allah guide us. Again, my humble request from you is never become violent or cross the line, but at least regain your identity. Know who you are. Know and understand and apply the responsibilities Allah bestowed upon us. Know the rights of yourself and others and apply them. If you don't stand up for humans today, I believe it was MLK Jr. who said this, but please check it out if I am mistaken. He said when in this territory in America, Japanese, they were persecuted, they were targeted. People said, it's not us. It's someone, some other race, some other people. I have nothing to do with it, so I'm fine. He said then the turn of Jews came, Chinese, minorities, Afro-American, and everyone saying, no, it's not me. Subhanallah. He said, until it came upon us. And we realized, no. If I don't speak up against injustice, against oppression, I would be the next. And this is the, subhanallah, core of this universe. Either you stand up, either you speak up against injustice, against oppression, or you will be the next. Like it or dislike it, regardless. Subhanallah, inshallah coming Jumu'ah, I'm going to go through the amendments. If you don't like a presidential candidate from either party, people, they ask me which one I should vote for. On this podium, I cannot tell you. Personally, I tell people. Because personally, it is myself. Here, I am as an imam, leading an organization which is text exempt, so I cannot tell you vote for which party, vote for what candidate. As I started with, we are frustrated. And I emphasize a lot, listen to this carefully, guys. Presidents, they do not affect your life in your daily matters and issues. The local body, the local government, yes, they do. And when I was seeing the stats, we were in a meeting for, alhamdulillah, this was the second meeting with CARE, imams and CARE getting together on Zoom and discussing what should we do, how we should educate our communities. And I learned one thing. In local bodies, subhanallah, people winning in very small margins. Sometimes I even saw, subhanallah, 57 vote was the margin. Meanings we are in deep sleep. I went to City Hall and I was really hurt. And again, the people sitting there, who elected them? Local bodies, us. Majority of Muslims, you ask them, do you know the local elections or bodies or primary? No, we are even not aware of, we are asleep. That was the most important one, affecting my daily life, my personal life, life of my family, the schooling system, the sheriff, streets, you name it. Subhanallah. But you need to come forward, raise your voice. What is happening in Middle East, in Gaza, with our tax money, with our own tax money. That's why when I ask you the question, that baby, when tomorrow will ask me, what was your role? How I'm going to be answerable and trying to satisfy this baby or those who being massacred. Subhanallah, when Deen started, when Islam started, when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam announced his prophethood, do you think it was accepted by everyone around? Because back in Pakistan, the way they portray the Na'at, it seems like it was a bed of roses. Rasulullah never faced any hardship with the ash'ar, with the poetry, that's how we portray. And it's far from reality. The persecution, the hostility, animosity, hatred Rasulullah and Sahaba faced, wallahi, beyond imagination. And from whom? From their own tribe, from their own family members, from their own clans, from their own relatives. Subhanallah. Mus'ab bin Umair, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, burying him, and the shroud, the kafan, was not enough for his body. Rasulullah started crying. Mus'ab bin Umair, young fellow, got martyred in Uhud. But kafan, if they cover his head, his legs and feet are exposed. If they cover his feet, his head exposed. Rasulullah started crying. Do you know why? This young fellow, Mus'ab bin Umair, was from real wealthy family, not rich, wealthy family. He lived a life of lavishing. And now, dying for the sake of Allah, Kafan, not covering him, covering his body. Rasulullah crying. Wallahi, if you go through shada'id, through the persecution, through the hardships, difficulties Rasulullah and Sahaba faced, you cannot stop yourself from crying. Your tears won't stop. And today we end up in this situation, in this miserable situation, that our own children massacred, and we are scared. We are not even able to raise our voices. We are not able to object. We are not able to say that what is happening is injustice. Subhanallah. And people are still thinking, should I involve or not? It's better to stay back at home. وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. My humble request from you guys, participate. Raise your voice. Whatever you think will be beneficial for Muslims in US, out of US, vote for that person, starting with president and coming lower. Whoever is pro-human, pro-humanity, pro-justice, vote for that person. That tomorrow it will benefit us ultimately, inshallah. And again, let me emphasize, the most important is the local body elections. Please, for the sake of Allah, be vigilant. I cannot take names. One lady, Afro-American, she stood for Gaza in the city council, only one, and end up facing life threats. Subhanallah. This is the situation we are going through. And she is not Muslim, by the way. Just trying to stand for justice, for humanity. So raise your voice. Wake up. Regain your identity. And remaining, being in peace as we are, as our deen teaching us, as-salam. But it doesn't mean we are oppressed and quiet as well. Not taking care of our own, not having empathy for children, for women, for innocent lives. We need to raise our voices. We need to come out and vote, inshallah ta'ala. As I said, in coming Jumu'ah, I'll go through the amendments as well, one by one, and we'll discuss them as well. May Allah the Almighty grant honor to Muslims. May Allah the Almighty allow us to regain back our identity. May Allah the Almighty unite us. May Allah the Almighty secure and save the lives of children, of women, of elderly in Gaza, in Kashmir, in Burma, China, in Sudan, in Yemen, wherever oppressed are. May Allah the Almighty remove their sufferings. May Allah the Almighty allow us to understand human rights and our responsibilities. And may Allah grant us the strength to apply. إن قلت حقا فمن الله سبحانه وإن أخطأت فمن نفسي ومن الشيطان أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بما فيه من الآيات والذكر الحكيم إنه تعالى جواد كريم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى خصوصا على سيد الأولين والآخرين وإمام المتقين محمد المصطفى صلوات الله وسلامه عليه. Dear brothers, dear sisters, very quickly one request, and I am going through it actually personally, and I'm sharing it with you as well. Try to get closer to your children, especially youth. Give them more time. Give them more attention. Let them feel that you are their friend, not just mother, not just father. And subhanallah, specify an hour, 2 hours per day. Force yourself, sit with your kids, especially your teenagers. Talk to them. Let them feel again that you are there for them. They are not alone. I shouldn't be that much busy in earning, in dunya, in materialistic life, that I lose my kids. Make sure you give them enough time, inshallah. And as I am sharing with you, I personally want to do it myself, inshallah, more and more. And I am requesting you to do that as well, inshallah, as much as possible. You don't have anything to share, you feel hesitant, you feel shy, have some, subhanallah, lecture. A clip, 5 minutes clip, 10 minutes clip. Listen to it, then start discussing. I'm just throwing an idea. But get closer to your children, to your family members. Today, subhanallah, do you know what I regret the most in my whole life? Being more with my father. Subhanallah, spending more time, especially with my father, rahmatullahi alayhima ajma'een, and those whose parents passed, may Allah increase their ranks in Jannah. May Allah grant them higher ranks, and may Allah unite us all, inshallah, in Jannah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم من صلى علي مرة واحدة صلى الله عليه بها 10 مرات وقال فداه نفسي وأبي وأمي وأولادي أكثروا علي من الصلاة يوم الجمعة فإن صلاتكم معروضة علي يومها اللهم ربي صل وسلم وبارك وأنعم على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه أجمعين اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين اللهم انصر المستضعفين من المسلمين في كل مكان اللهم انصر إخواننا في فلسطين اللهم انصرهم بنصرتك اللهم أيدهم بتأييدك اللهم واحفظهم واكلأهم بعنايتك ورعايتك والمسلمين في كل مكان اللهم آمنا في أوطاننا اللهم واهد ووفق أئمتنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه اللهم وفقنا لما تحبه وترضاه من القول والعمل والنية والهدي اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك يا مولانا سميع مجيب الدعوات عباد الله رحمكم الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون وقوموا إلى صلاتكم. حاضر شيخ حاضر شيخ. Uh, Please try to come forward, fill the gaps in the lines ahead of you, inshallah. And those who are back in the other building, if you see gap in the first building, please join first. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to teach us, أتم الصف الأول فالأول. Complete the first line first, then start the next. Very quickly, inshallah, on November 15, the Jumu'ah, after Isha, inshallah, we are going to have a training workshop, how to perform Umrah. Inshallah ta'ala, as you know, I am, inshallah, guiding and leading a group for Umrah this Thanksgiving weekend, inshallah. Still, I have 3-4 spots left. If you are willing, just let me know, inshallah. But within day or two, because we are finalizing our tickets and visas as well, inshallah. But November 15, we will have a workshop here. You are going for Umrah, or you just want to learn about how to perform Umrah, please join, inshallah. Friday night after Isha, bi'idhnillah, it will be almost hour and 15 minutes, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Barakallahu feekum.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله استووا استووا واعتدلوا تراسوا
الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين يا أيها النبي جاهد الكفار والمنافقين واغلظ عليهم ومأواهم جهنم وبئس المصير ضرب الله مثلا للذين كفروا امرأة نوح وامرأة لوط كانتا تحت عبدين من عبادنا صالحين فخانتاهما فلم يغنيا عنهما من الله شيئا وقيل ادخلا النار مع الداخلين وضرب الله مثلا للذين آمنوا امرأة فرعون إذ قالت رب ابن لي عندك بيتا في الجنة إذ قالت رب ابن لي عندك بيتا في الجنة ونجني من فرعون وعمله ونجني من ومريم ابنة عمران التي أحصنت فرجها فنفخنا فيه من روحنا وصدقت بكلمات ربها وكتبه وكانت من القانتين. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله. تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير. الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور. الذي خلق 7 سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
What my uncle Ishaq is trying to say is that the adhan is playing while salah is going on. That is not acceptable. So inshallah, please keep your ringer off. Jazakallah khairan.